Hi everyone, good afternoon. Happy Thursday. Yay, Friday is around the corner. I'm very sure as most of us are waiting for Friday. But anyway, for me, not to brag, every day is a Friday for me because my time is my own time. Being a full time mompreneur, I choose what to do and when to do it. I hope you're having a good day and I hope you're having a blessed morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. I know we're in a world where there's different time zones. For me, it's in the afternoon. It's in the afternoon right now, and I'm grateful because of a new day. Seeing a new day is a new lease of life and reason enough to be grateful. It doesn't matter whether yesterday I had plans and they didn't materialize. At least I made that plan. That is something to be grateful about, and at least being alive and kicking is something else to be to be grateful for, and another chance to do it all again, to keep going. Now, today we're going to talk about business that you can run from anywhere in the world. Now, if anything we learned from the last few years after the pandemic is that it is possible to work from anywhere and especially from home. I found like when I was employed, I found that when I used to work from home, I actually was more productive because there's not much um, distractions. And you found yourself working even sometimes more overtime because either I had prepared lunch, dinner over lunch hour, and it was all ready to go, so I could work until maybe after 5. But also, it wasn't very good. But anyway, that's not what you're talking about, like working for long hours. What you're talking about is about a business that you can take in with anywhere in the world. Now, our digital business is a business that you can work with from anywhere in the world. It doesn't matter whether in Greenland, you're in Alaska, America, wherever you are, you move around with it. And how do I know this? Because when I started this business, I was actually based in Australia before, and that is my home country. That is where I live now. My home country originally is Kenya, but I live in Australia now. But a few months ago, we had to move, and now we're in Papua New Guinea. But that didn't stop me from working for my digital business. I moved with it to PNG, and I'm loving you. I'm telling you, I'm loving that I left the winters to work and come into the tropical weather where it's nice and warm and the humidity not too bad. Actually, I hear humidity is good for the hair and the skin, so I'll take that over anything. And what I'm saying is that this business, I started it when I was in Australia, but I've been able to move with it here in PNG. What I'm saying is that we need to find something that we can move around with. It doesn't matter where you're going on holiday, and a business that you can move around with. If you move countries, you can move with it. You don't have to shut it down. It is a business that you're working online. So that means you have no shop front. Because if you had a shop front, you could probably have to shut down the shop front from where you started it and then start a new shop front somewhere else. But with this business, we are all working online. Social media is what we're using a lot of it is all about social media. It is all about moving with it wherever you go. And what is not there to like with a business that you can move around with? Because you keep doing what you do, you keep learning from wherever you are. You take a break, you still come back, the business is there. You still take a break, the business is working for you in the background. It is there for you for the lifetime. That is one thing I love about our business, that we don't have a shop front. We don't have to stop it whenever we take a break or whenever we move countries. We move around with it because it is part of who we are. It is part of who we have become. It is part of me. It is part of what I have become. And I move around with it because I know it has given me so much. It's given me the time to enjoy family time. It's given me the chance to be able to have me time, be able to do what I love more. Today I put up a video of where I was making homemade meatballs because I love cooking. That is one of my passions. I love reading. I love books. I've always loved books. And it gives me that chance to do it because at the end of the time, when I'm doing all that, my business is running in the background. But the most important thing is that I didn't have to shut down a shop front. I moved with it wherever I was. I moved with it as I moved around the world. And if we get to move again, I move with it. So here's what I'm saying. Try and find a business that you can move around with. And one thing we know, especially when you're working with social media, you move around with it wherever you are. Facebook doesn't change wherever you are. Instagram TikTok, whichever of is your preferred social media platform. It doesn't change wherever you are in the world. So if you're out there looking for a business, look for a business that you can move around with in the world. It doesn't matter where you go, it doesn't matter where you are, it doesn't matter what you do. You just have to give it all. And you know what? It is, if we fail in everything we do, we don't always have to be like, put ourselves down there because we failed. Let it be a learning lesson. Just don't shut down your business because you failed in something. You learned a lesson, move on. Take that failure as a way to make you learn. And why not? Why not find a business that you can move with? Why not find something that will give you that freedom, time freedom, that will give you the time to do whatever you want, whenever you want, as long as it is legal. Something like will give you something that you can be able to travel and still enjoy having the business run for you. It doesn't matter. This business of ours, the best thing is we are from all walks of the world. I am as I said, originally from Kenya, live in Australia, currently living in PNG. I've got business partners all the way in Nepal, India, Kenya, Nigeria, Tanzania, you name it, all the countries you can think of. Because we have decided it's about time we take actions of our life. We can't wait because waiting sometimes will actually, hinder the goals that we want to achieve. So if you're out there and you want to take a chance on yourself, why don't you join us? Why don't you come and find out what we do? It doesn't hurt to find out to get the information because this might be something that you've been asking for. This might be something that you've been praying for. And what does a little information or more information do? It doesn't hurt you. It just helps you make an informed decision. So all the best. And until for me now, I wish you all a blessed afternoon, evening, wherever you are. And please remember to take care of yourself and remember to be grateful of the big and small things that you achieve in life.